Hello my lovelies, welcome back to this fragrance channel. Today I'm sharing with you fragrances that made me gasp. These are 10 out of 10 fragrances that just had a huge impression on me. Some are new, some are older, like those goodies that have been in my collection forever and I'm obsessed. So let's go. Let's start with one of the designer fragrances that I remember being just completely obsessed with. And this fragrance I remember just wowed me, okay? This fragrance floored me when I first smelled it. And it is Olympia Paco Rabanne Eau de Parfum. This scent, I've got the old bottle, I believe now. They've went for like 4 different bottles for the same perfume. Even smelling it now, I remember smelling it and being like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is so rich, that vanilla, but the saltiness. I was like, this is piercing, this is cool. And it's still cool to me. This fragrance, it is so powerful. The sillage is amazing. It is a guilty pleasure to me. It's such a good fragrance. I love how it was kind of breaking the norms with that marine saltiness. Oh, this is signature worthy to me. In fact, my friend, it became her signature scent from work because I found it for her because I got so obsessed. I was like, you should try this, and she got obsessed and it was her signature scent. That's why I don't wear it as much myself, because I think of her when I wear this. But I think I should just wear it more because I am a die-hard fan of Olympia. It's so good. Try the new Intense. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. It's just mind-blowingly good. The next fragrance is a recent addition to my fragrance collection, and it's from Bon Parfumeur, Mer Shadow. I love anything Mer, and this fragrance, it's a 10 out of 10. The way that it's blended, it smells so high-end, so luxurious. This is obviously a Mer vanilla warm fragrance, but it's also got a lot of basil, those like greener elements to it. And I love how acidic and slightly bitter it is, but it's still got that depth. I love that it's called Shadow, and it definitely smells like you're just walking through a forest, but it's like dark, and you've got amazing just green bitter, like that cypress smell, and then you've got the amazing warmth. The dry down of this with that myrrh and vanilla reminds me a bit of Fleuve Delicieuse as well. So this, just for gourmand lovers, for somebody who loves warm, just addictive fragrances, but with a bit of a difference, because this is that nice, just herbal, green, acidic quality to it. Oh, it's just spectacular. Love this so much. Another fragrance that just wowed me when I first smelt it. It is this one, Kayali. I mean, I'm obsessed with Kayali for a good reason, because my husband like gets obsessed with her fragrances, and I'm like, oh, I want to smell good for him as well, you know? And this one, I smelt it in Sephora, and I was like, oh my gosh, why don't I have this in my collection? I love cherry. This is Love First Burning Cherry. It's a new fragrance, did I say that, in my collection. It's got raspberry, praline, guaiac wood, patchouli, raspberry as well in here. And this, I love how fun this is. This is more like a cherry, musky yogurt to me. It's a bit creamy, it's a bit marzipan-y, but it just reminds me when you're eating a cherry yogurt, this is exactly the smell and the taste that you get in this fragrance. I love it. I find it very youthful and like a non-serious cherry. This is very like fun. There's a lot of cherries that are very oud dominated and they are dark. This is not that. This is light, airy for a cherry fragrance and perfect for every day. So love that one. I know that I'm going to wear this a lot. Next fragrance, this is one of my fragrances that I've been obsessed with this for at least 10 years. No, more than 10 years. This is a fragrance that I just love. This is me. You know, some fragrances you smell and you appreciate them. You're like, this is perfect for that person. I love that, like finding a fragrance that smells like that person to me, that represent that person. But to me, like when I smelled this, it was like, this is me. This is my type of scent. It's a black pepper from Comme Des Garçons. Oh, this is very unisex. If you know my vibe, I'm either like gourmand or I like woody scents. This is woody. This is that patchouli, dry oud that you would find in Oud Wood from Tom Ford. And then a huge blast of black pepper. This is black pepper on steroids. This is dry, woody, very unisex, very different smelling. I love that. It's just niche and you know it. It's so sexy to me. There is something about this. I adore this. It's worth getting. Like, if you love scents like me, if you like Byredo de los Santos, if you like more of that medicinal, you know, herbal, but woody scent, if you like Bois de Chai from Maison Crivelli, if you like Oud Wood from Tom Ford, this will be your jam. And I love that it's a bit harder to get as well. It's not available everywhere. So it's a bit more signature worthy, a bit more unique. 10 out of 10. Come on, try it. Let me know if you've ever tried this. So good. Next up, we've got a fragrance that, again, I gasped. This is my favorite from the line. I love this. This is a dream to me. Sono in Rosso from Valentino. I love my milky caramel condensed milk sort of fragrances. And this, sometimes I think there isn't another milky fragrance that I can get. Like, everything at this point will smell the same. Yet this surprised me. Oh my gosh. This is coconutty, milky, frothy deliciousness. And it's not too dense. It's light and airy. And it's got that amazing pepper as well in here that keeps it from going too gourmand. It just makes it smell even better. It's incredibly luxurious smelling. I get compliments when I wear this. Oh my gosh, you have to, okay? I mean, I know I'm obsessed with all these fragrances, but this one, it's incredible, okay? If you like your milky sweet fragrances, try this on your skin. The sillage on this is heavenly. It's literally like you're walking in heaven. It just is incredible. I love this. And I think if I don't scream about it enough and tell you about it, then I'm not doing my job here on this channel, because I want you to discover amazing fragrances. Next up, we've got this fun baby. It's Folie d'un Soir from Goutal. This perfume, it's again myrrh. It says cocoa in the notes. I smell a bit of coffee in here. Let me know if you do as well. This is like, yeah, coffee, cocoa pod, rose, myrrh, tonka, a bit of leatheriness as well. I love how this smells like an old book in a way. It's very like romantic, but also that leatheriness. It kind of goes a bit more to that unisex place, although it's romantic. It's a fragrance full of juxtaposition to me, and I absolutely love it. I find that it's got enough sweetness to really captivate me, but then so many other notes in there that it's so interesting to wear. It just develops, and it's just a fragrance that is truly like a rebellious, fun night out sort of a scent. It's a bit smoky. It's just addictive. It smells like a bar, but like in maybe 1920s, full of people like smoking those long cigarettes, because it's a bit smoky, but it's just like an amazing night out. Amazing. And by the way, I wish I was born in the 20s. Like, that would have been my era. Next up, we've got a fragrance that, again, I smelled and I just gasped. I remember thinking, wow, this is genius. I don't even like oud, but this is the best oud I've ever smelled in my life. And it is Sweetie à Oud from ROJA. I wore this the other day and I went out on a walk. I just getting whiffs of this. This smells heavenly on the scent strip, but even better on the skin. And not every fragrance does that for me. Like, my skin just amps up patchouli so much that it ruins some fragrances for some reason. But this, it is pastries, croissant, macarons, almondy, pistachio, with a bit of oud, but the oud is in there. It's so delicate. It just gives it that dry, nutty woodiness, a bit of smokiness in there. It's beautiful. It's addictive. It is oud unlike you've ever smelled oud before. This, for gourmand lovers, for people who are so into luxury fragrances, this is so high quality. You don't need a lot of sprays. I usually just spray like 2 times and I'm good. Like it lasts and lasts, and even outside I'll get whiffs of it. It's spectacular. This is 10 out of 10. Amazing, amazing oud fragrance. There is not, I don't see it as almost like an oud fragrance in my mind because it's so sweet and pastry-like. Next up, we've got a scent that when I got this, I wore this for 2 weeks straight. This is a fragrance that is just my cup of tea, and I believe many of you as well. It's 312 Saint Honoré from BDK. Wow, this is the perfect light scent. A scent that smells almost like there isn't anything there, like not a perfume sort of a fragrance. If you love Another 13 from the Labo, all those scents, but this is more, okay, but it's still got that airiness, that lightness, that you feel like it's just so clear and transparent. This scent is amazing. It's got Angelica root, a lot of pink pepper up top. It's light and like sandalwoody, very milky, but still fresh. It's got beautiful iris in there. It's got loads of musks and it's got oud in there as well. But to me, I can't really smell the oud, but it just gives it that depth. This fragrance is just captivating. It smells like beautiful, fresh, youthful skin that has been pampered in 10 days at a spa with all the luxurious wraps and everything. It is very spa-like as well, but I love the pink pepper spice in here. It really makes it stand out, and I just wish that this fragrance was even stronger. I would love this like on steroids, because this fragrance, it just should be smelled by everybody, but you have to apply quite a lot of it to be really smelled. But if you want a fragrance that is more discreet, there is a place for that in everybody's collection. Or workplace fragrance, you want to smell very fresh but also super unique and niche and something high quality. You don't want to impose your scent on everybody. This is amazing for that. This is such a beautiful womanly perfume. It's just delicate, but it's still there, and it's not a typical floral either. It's just so unique and different and spectacular. This is like a representation of somebody who is like rich and goes to Pilates every single morning and gets a smoothie afterwards, and she smells like this. Very high-end, luxurious, clean, musky, sensual scent. Next up is a rose scent that has always been just such a wow to me. I wasn't a big fan of, I'm still not a huge rose person. I like rose scents, but only some. This, however, is a masterpiece of a rose. I would wear this every single day if I didn't have a huge collection like this. This is how much I love this rose. It's Portrait of the Lady. I got this beautiful anniversary bottle from the brand, but before this, I have got my own bottle. Well, this is also my own now, but you know what I mean. I had a bottle of this perfume before it was gifted to me. And they probably saw it and they were like, yes, you're the lover of Portrait of the Lady. And I'm so happy to have this special anniversary bottle. We can get it now. This is a rose, but a herbal, patchouli, rich, unisex rose. It is romantic, but it's not girly, and that's what I love about it, because many roses are very girly. Oh, this is stunning. A bit raspberry as well in here. It's green. It's so 3D. Like there's so much going on in here, and I love that this rose is also perfect for winter time, for colder seasons, because it's not that pretty springtime rose only or summertime rose. This is all year round, perfect for the winter time as well. It's an opulent rose. It really stands out. It's so strong, it fills a room. I would even go as far to say this is quite of a masculine rose to me, but I love it because I love masculine fragrances and I wear them myself. So this is my sort of a rose. This is a scent that Mona Lisa would wear. It also has got this amazing black currant, cassis, sort of a green acidic element to it. It's just a stunning fragrance done by Dominique Ropion, which is my favorite perfumer. So thank you, Dominique, for making this scent. If you've never tried a Portrait of the Lady, it's a must. It's referenced a lot by people in the fragrance business, so you have to try this. And next up, a fragrance that I just gasped for. This is a fragrance that I sampled and I was like, I must have this. Arancia di Sicilia from Perris Monte Carlo. I need to check out more of the fragrances. I checked out a few. I didn't like the vanilla Tahiti or something. Oh, that one smelled like something on my skin. Wasn't good. But this, this is completely different story. Okay, this is blood orange with a bit of dark chocolate. It's the perfect holiday scent, freshy. So that blood orange, it's so realistic, so juicy. Wow, love this so much. And a bit of that chocolatiness gives it that gourmand quality to it. It's absolutely gorgeous, simple, but so effective. And I love summer fragrances that are quite simple. I think you don't need to be overwhelmed with 1,000 notes because that heat will elevate anything that you're wearing on your skin. And this elevated is even better. It's so good in the summer on the skin. It gets a bit more sweet even on the skin, a bit more chocolatey. It's just one of the best summer fragrances I've got in my collection. My husband also loves wearing this, so this is truly unisex. We both absolutely love it. Let me know what one fragrance just made a huge impression on you and you just remember it, remember the story, you know, that whole vibe. Let me know what that was. I'll link all of these under the video in the description and in the pinned comment for you to check out any samples and all of the full bottles as well. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.